Welcome back to 4th and Troll Fantasy. Hello, it's 4th and Troll Fantasy. I'm Noah Selby.
I'm Wes Selby.
This is the most entertaining fantasy show on the planet, as you can tell. Entertained or not? All right.
If you're not
we had week 10.
Leave the video.
Yeah, I thought you did that as
Watch
walk-in just
something
now. That was it. Are you not?
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, there you
For
go.
real.
Yeah, we're talking about some of the biggest performances from week 10 as we go on to week 11 here today. Some good, some bad. Got to figure out, is it fluke? Is it for real? Sign of things to come, or just a flash in the pan? All that and more on this video that you're watching. So welcome. Let's jump into it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord. And if you're counting down something?
3 more weeks till fantasy playoffs. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I just got my first win in one of my leagues, so that's good.
Yeah,
somehow still mathematically alive for the playoffs.
Don't have to worry about that, probably.
No, probably not. That's just playing for the love.
Here we go.
All right, let's talk about some quarterbacks. Wes, Tyler Shough. Rough first start. They kind of played okay. I mean, 22.98 fantasy points as far as fantasy goes. 282 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. That wasn't bad. It's pretty good.
No, but I'll tell you what, if you're considering Tyler Shough for your fantasy team, you've already lost.
Yeah, you might have just gotten your first win too. That might be how that's going. Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing him again, but for the likes of Chris Olave and the likes of Jauan Johnson, this is okay. And Alvin Kamara, if the offense is competent, the runner might be fine. So, as we saw him be an okay option this week. So, but Tyler Shough, pretty solid stuff. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to do like a 20+ point game again, but he can support your fantasy flex options, your skill players. So, this guy can't. Bo Nix, 7.8 fantasy points in this incredible matchup against the Las Vegas Raiders. 16 for 28, 150 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks.
Yeah. And the worst thing is they've got the Chiefs next.
Yeah, dude. This sucks.
Which somehow he just might be incredible because it makes no sense.
Right. It makes 0 sense whatsoever.
Should have dominated the Raiders. And yes, they did win. They are on fraud watch in the NFL world.
Yeah, dude. They're
how are they 8-2?
Their schedule's been a cakewalk when you go back and look at who they've beaten and who they've won against. So we'll see. I don't know. Let's jump into the running backs.
Still starting him though, but it's scary.
Would you start him or Caleb Williams?
Oh my gosh.
That's Caleb a decision Williams. I have to make this week. I think I am going to start Caleb Williams. Yeah. It's just so up and down. I don't really know. I traded with Drake May for Bo Nix in that league. I got Tyler Warren as part of that trade. So I'm like okay with it because I upgraded from Hunter Henry to Tyler Warren. But kind of wish I had Drake May right now. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
So is his running back. We finally did it, guys.
This is the best Sunday of your life.
Dude. I'm gonna break the fourth wall here and show a private video that I took after that second touchdown and sent to my opponent. It's the greatest Sunday of my entire life. It's the greatest Sunday of my life. This is exactly who I hoped I'd be drafting with TreVeyon Henderson this season. Shows the explosive rush ability. Gets it done, not even in the passing game. He had 1 catch, but this is awesome. I'm still horrified to even play him next week on Thursday night against the Jets. Because it's like, this was great. I assume the report on Monday was that Ramondre Stevenson was limited in practice on a short, and that's just a projection, I think, because they don't even actually, because they play Thursday night. I don't even think they actually practiced. I think that was just like a practice projection, so he was limited, but no no practice last week. Short week against the Jets. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. My hope is that
Screw it. Just fire him up again. I mean, it's
the belief and hope that I have is that they've seen what he can do on 15 touches and on rushes to the outside and on like the edge, those one cut kind of plays, that they can't go back to giving him just 30% of snaps whenever Ramondre is back.
We're in. I
really hope we're in. I think we are. I don't think he's going to take over. I still think it's going to be like a split, but
let's do it, man. Ramondre's the PPR guy. Henderson's the ball carrier.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it. All in.
Finally.
Next guy.
All right. Tyler Allgeier. Fuck this guy, dude. Okay. Love him. Great guy. But also give Bijan Robinson some touchdowns, man.
I call this for real. Yeah, if I've got him and I need a flex option or I'm not so confident in my RB2, Allgeier is the way to go.
They seem confident in giving him double-digit opportunities in a game. And if you have a running back who is going to on a snap count or on like an opportunity count like that, you can go for it. Yeah. It's a flex play. If you need it.
You know what I would like to see in my own special world, unstoppable object meets, immovable objects, stoppable force. What would happen to Tyler Allgeier and Zach Charbonnet were on the same team? Who would get the touchdown?
God.
I have no idea. It'd be impossible.
Who's the quarterback?
Neither of them would score. Who's what?
Who's the quarterback? Brady?
Sure.
This is just QB sneaks at the one, then neither of them score.
Oh,
that's that's it.
Jalen Hurts. Right. Oh, it's Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
Aaron Jones. This is for real. I mean, this guy's really good, and he got his injury out of the way already for this season. So, 9 for 47 on the ground is super efficient, very good. 6 targets in the receiving game. Love Aaron Jones. I was in a league that I was super happy to draft Jordan Mason. Someone dropped Aaron Jones when he got hurt because I guess they had their IR spot clogged. I went and swapped out Vikings running backs, and I'm very glad that I did.
I want to see more carries though. 9 is a little too low for my liking, but he's still. He returned
do you remember
as
the game script of that game? Because I think it was I think they were down a bunch, and it wasn't going to be like a.
Justin Jefferson had 12 targets, which is also what he
Addison
should get.
Had double-digit targets, I thought too, and
Jalen Nailor we talked about in our last video. So they threw a lot, but I can buy into it.
I like it. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about RJ Harvey. This was the fear, was that the touchdowns have to dry up at some point, and when that happens, this is the output you're probably going to see. However, J.K. Dobbins had a hip drop tackle that he suffered an ankle injury on. Weird, because I saw the injury and I immediately went, oh my God. I was like, I've had Dobbins in a handful of spots, and it was like, well, just lost an asset there. And then he came back into the game after that.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh. But then after that Thursday night game, it was like J.K. Dobbins seeking a second opinion on an ankle injury, and he tweeted out some very upset things about the hip drop tackle and how they need to call the effing play. They call the motherfucking play. Call the penalty or whatever, something along those lines. When you seek a second opinion, it's probably not because the first guy was like, "No, you're good." That's probably not the case. So again. We talked about it. They play the Chiefs, and then they have a bye week. RJ Harvey could be the primary running back, but against the Chiefs. But still, it's not that they haven't been immune to some good running backs this season. But man, it's just tough. We'll see. It's hard to make a call when you don't know how the opportunities are going to play out. But if he gets more opportunities, he's very interesting.
Yeah, and especially because of how poorly all Broncos offensive players did against
Dude,
the
the
Raiders on
offense is
Thursday
so
night.
bad.
That it's not like, it's just J.K. Dobbins did really well, or, oh, no, Bo Nix was just slinging it all over the place. They didn't have to run because the defense couldn't stop the pass. Everyone sucked. They still won,
Right.
so that's good for the Broncos team. But like, if if the stat line was different, if the game was different, I would be more worried. I'm scared to start RJ Harvey, even if it's just him in the backfield against Kansas
Yeah.
City. And I would like to pivot to someone else, but I'm not going to say this is for real, but I'm not going to start RJ Harvey next
Okay.
week,
Fair.
regardless of the status of
Fellow
Dobbins.
rookie running back here, Kyle Monangai, 8.8 fantasy points. Still scores a touchdown. And this is a game again where they were kind of down and needing to pass the ball a lot. So if 8.8 is like a rougher game, I think you're still fine to flex this guy. He's still obviously part of the offense and part of the game plan. And I think if I'm sure if Ben Johnson could have run the ball 35, 40 times in the game, Monangai still would have had the opportunity. They were just passing a lot. Swift was out there running well as well. So I'm not super worried here. I think it's weird to say nearly 9 fantasy points from a 7th round rookie running back. Fluke. It's like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, but there's still, this is what we talked about. He scores a touchdown, but it still only ended up being just about 9 points. But I'm still feeling fine, I think.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, 7 carries as the backup is still pretty good. I mean, think of it that way too.
Yeah.
Where if you
I mean,
have,
we just talked about Tyler Allgeier. We just said this guy's is
Yeah.
going to get like, if you're going to tell me this guy's going to get 11 carries in a game, and he seems to do really well with those opportunities. Yeah, I think the same applies here with wow. I think that's actually obviously Swift is not equal to Bijan, but I think Kyle Monangai, Tyler Allgeier, kind of similar tier a little bit. I think with the good touchdown upside and then really good handcuffs as well. And yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. Wow, real time realizations. All
How
right,
about
wide
that?
receivers. Talked about Jalen Nailor on the waiver wire, Wes. This is a fluke. I don't even really
Fluke.
want to spend a lot of time on it. It's just like it's
Don't need to.
good for him. Had a good game, but not gonna happen again. Tez Johnson. Yeah, this is for real. Like Tez is good.
Yeah, I would like to see more targets, more receptions, but I probably
For sure.
won't because Egbuka and Auden are kind of the first 2 options, if not, putting Johnson as number 3 behind Auden. But we're still not sure when Chris Godwin's going to come back. We don't know when Bucky Irving's going to come back. And Tez Johnson is, I think, since he had his first catch and first touchdown, he has been a really reliable option for Baker Mayfield. So I
Absolutely.
don't even see him quite as a wide receiver 3. He is borderline wide receiver 2. Like, if things were happening on bye weeks or the injuries or your other guys just start sucking, I think Tez Johnson is a good play. I think it's a
I
good
think he
play
is.
all around, not just for
I,
real.
I agree. Jauan Jennings, 17.1 fantasy points.
Hey, he's that guy from the 49ers.
Hey, look at that. he's that one guy. Dude, I'm very happy for Jauan Jennings because he's played a real role this season, and I'm very excited for him. When I see these kind of stat lines, man, I can only think about how much missed success Ricky Pearsall is having because of this knee injury. Dude, Pearsall was like leading the league in receiving yards when he went out with the injury. And he
He
just
was
hasn't been able to
crushing
make
it.
it back since. Good for Jauan Jennings. This is definitely in his wheelhouse. This is probably more of the ceiling result than the floor. But so I don't want to get too off track. Jauan, this is solid, and this is something he can do.
It's a temporary for real. I mean, once we finally
Yeah.
get reports of when Ayuk and or Pearsall is on track to start, I mean, I would like to see what Jauan Jennings can continue to do to help me make playoffs. But we definitely saw this last year, so we know this is in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's talk about a really bad wide receiver. Dude, can I start DK Metcalf anymore?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you
I'm in
watched
a
what
league where I
we
have to, I think, but like it's not
I've got a
good.
league.
This
Yeah,
is
let me
so
take a
this
look
is
at some of my
I
teams where I
cannot
have him
believe they
because
traded a second round pick for this guy, brought him in, paid him like $150 million just for him to like warm the bench for Darnell fucking Washington, dude. What are we doing here?
I
This is
I have a
malpractice.
I have a pretty clear it's like I use that word. I have a
I hate
pretty
our
clear
spot.
option for me. Of the 4, which do I bench? And it's DK Metcalf, okay? It's instead CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Addison, or Quentin Johnston. Those are the guys that I'm starting over DK Metcalf at this rate.
I think I'm okay with all of that. It's pretty close between Addison and DK with JJ McCarthy back, but I mean probably a safer floor for Addison
I
somehow, like one
I
way or
can't
another.
believe it. It's
Yeah,
it's
I've
it's terrible.
I've got a league
Terrible.
where who could start
I'm
over
pissed.
him?
I'm pissed. I thought he was going to be a top 3 fantasy wide receiver on the season. On the season, and we saw one great game with him. And I don't know if it's Rodgers or if it's just Arthur Smith ruins everything with fantasy. But it's crushing. And I can't defend anymore. It's for real.
Yeah. I mean, this is just like I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know why you would trade for the guy, pay him so much money, regardless of quarterback, regardless of OC, regardless of anything. Why you would do all of that and then not feature him in your offense and not target him double digit times every single game.
I think it's Arthur Smith's fault. I think it is. Once again,
All
he's the
bad
bane
things
of
stem
fantasy.
through him. It's true. Okay. Okay, one tight end to talk about, and then we'll wrap things up, Wes. Dalton Schultz. Hell yeah, bro. This guy
Let's do it, man.
finding a way to make a name. Okay. He's been really solid. Talked about him on our waiver wire video. But this week comes out with Davis Mills, 18.3 fantasy points, 7 for 53 and a touchdown, 11 targets. Christian Kirk is active. Nico Collins is active. Nico has a great game. Schultz
Yep.
is like the number 2 pass catcher in that offense. This is for real. I'm very happy to see
And
this.
yeah, and when Stroud is back, I'm not concerned. It's not like when Jacoby Myers
No.
took over and then Marvin Harrison starts doing really well, and it's like, I really hope that Kyler Murray has a long-term injury, and then he does, and which
Right.
is terrible because we're talking about fantasy football. But
Right.
this is the thing is that Stroud has done this with Schultz, and as you pointed out in the waiver wire video, he's had a consistently great season since the bye week, and it's for real. And fire him up.
Yeah,
Don't look back.
absolutely. Listen, on to week 11. Let's figure some things
Wow.
out. Let's get there. Just a few weeks away from the fantasy playoffs. Hopefully this helped you. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord, and we will see you next time. My name is Noah Selby,
And I'm Wes Selby.
and this has been Fourth and Troll Fantasy.